A graveyard hamster inspired podium. Gold, Homer. Silver, Jacob Elordi. Bronze, Lewis Hamilton. Today is Wednesday, 29 April 2026, and as an Earth Day 2026 legacy, I kind of came up with this one on Earth Day and then added some flesh to it. And here I go. So here I, Tanis, she, her, hers, the Seattle talk through a podium of human beings inspired by the resilient heartbeat of hamsters that call graveyards their home. Gold medal to Homer, silver medal to Jacob Elordi, bronze medal to Lewis Hamilton. So this is one that is inspired by the heartbeat of little critters worldwide, and especially graveyard hamsters, and which kind of are a British Isles critter. And the next step, the next heritage travel trip in my heritage travel trip series is Ireland. I bought tickets previously, and then there was virus type upheaval worldwide, and so then the flights got canceled, and so I'm still working on it, playing it. And I was thinking, I was like, in working through my soulmate stuff and then also gaining experience with taking care of critters, I was like, perhaps they each request me to look for a graveyard hamster inspired locality in one of my next 3 heritage travel trips, such as Ireland for Homer. So essentially going to Ireland, and while I'm there, I need to find, is there like a particular rock in a bogland or bog that I explore that were like, but that little hamster would want to curl up like that or stand tall on that rock and look over the bog, that kind of thing. But like actually make that a part of the trips is incorporating wildlife, and how well do I know the character of the critter, the character of the soulmate they're being paired with, and myself, and also all together. But then also it helps me stay alert and on the lookout on the heritage travel trip, and it trains me to not forget any of us. So I personally very much like that, and thinking through, say, like virginity lost in waking mode, 11 out of 11. Let's say this is the podium. I was like, it'd be cool to add heart to can think of as like making sweet love as another person is a very sensory experience. It involves like all of the senses of a human and like all of the organs of a human kind of thing. And so I can think of it as, normally if a person, like if I'm doing this, my heartbeat is very strong, and it's not necessarily the most sensory of experiences, so my heart gets a large say. So there's a lot of heart in the video. The heart gets its fair share. Whereas in sweet loving, because everything's involved, the slice of the pie gets a whole lot smaller. So you can think of sweet loving as a very heartless activity. And so, or compared to other activities. And so in that sense, it's about taking kind of this comparatively heartless activity and adding heart into it. So finding a place that we can call kind of our graveyard hamster home to add heart to our experience. So for Gold and Homer, the perhaps a beating heart component of finding a place, a kind of a mantra for myself, and finding a graveyard hamster site is a inspired locality, and still he rises. So he reminds me, Hades, my god, is also pure Greek. Okay, all right. So maybe it's a place where we can, all 3 of us, eat lamb gyro meat, even if we have to, find a lamb and make the meat ourselves, kind of thing. All right. So is that gonna be rural or is that gonna be urban? And then silver, Jacob Elordi, his thirst shall never die. So I'm like, is it like a hot spring in one of these countries or something? Hades insists on his side as well, that even on the other side, so something that's true both in life and in death, and in passing from life to death, because he is one of my Romeos, so it's fitting. My dying with them, it covers all 3 stages of existence, so to speak, before death, during death, and after death. All right, and then up in the bronze position is Lewis Hamilton. And the going saying is or theme is the Afro hamster fought so hard he ... Oh, do you know the ... The ... is the Afro hamster fought so hard he is the wizard from the movie Just Visiting that gets pulled into a bunch of parts. And there's Afro hamster parts everywhere, like strewn across the room, or an apartment. All right. So does he take first place in the following? So that's kind of it as like, if we were dismembered, where would we want to be dismembered? Right? It's kind of a burial component, which is very Ireland, but it's not. But it's very each of my ancestral origins places. So it's not just Ireland, but like, you know, it has the right kind of like, and keep that in mind. Is how well do I know my mantras so I don't forget my men and our hamster inspiration, graveyard hamster inspiration, and then. And another one that goes into that as a fuel source, so to speak, is, does he take first place in the following? Spending a day at the cinema with me, he sits by my side on a sofa between movie showings and falls asleep, his head on my shoulder. I take a video and later upload it to my computer, opting to not publish it. I take a video once he awakens and asks if he wants a video. So like he wakes up and I go, do we want to do a video? He says yes. And that one I opt to put through the publishing process on through the publishing on YouTube process with the intent to publish publicly. Okay, so that could be kind of fun. Which of my guys gets to be? Yeah. How about not which? Which one gets to be the gold one? So this is a podium designed for. I've got scaffolding there. My heritage travel trips continuing. This is a podium. That cannot be changed in at least the graveyard hamster inspired way.